What's up, Camp Griddlemore? Fall is in the air and it is absolutely perfect weather for camping or for tailgating or for doing both at the same time like so many people do with their RVs. This easy pasta dish features some delicious Cajun Style Andouille Sausage from Blackstone's new brand friend, Aidells. So let's get camping and let's get cooking. For today's cook, we are using the 22-inch Blackstone Flex Fold Griddle. This thing is perfect for tailgating, also perfect for camping, because you can take it anywhere. Let's get started by slicing up 1 onion and 2 green bell peppers, and then we're gonna mince up some fresh garlic and also slice up our Cajun style sausage so that it all browns super nicely on the griddle. We are not going to slice or cut up our grape tomatoes. Those are gonna go directly on the griddle. We are going to do this cook in 3 zones, at least to begin with, before we mix everything together. Let's go down with some olive oil first, and then put our minced garlic right into the olive oil, get that sizzling a little bit, and then we're gonna go down with all of the peppers and onions and our tomatoes, and then we're just gonna give this a light dusting of the Bayou Blend. You don't need to go too far with that because the sausage also has a kick and some spiciness to it. Now let's move on to zone 2, and in zone 2 we're gonna go down with our Aidells Cajun Style Andouille Sausage, and then we are gonna go to zone 3, put down a little bit more of the olive oil, and drop our tortellini right onto that. Now a lot of the other griddle pros like to kind of start with all of this all mixed up together. I'm going in 3 different zones here because I want the sausage to have some direct contact with the griddle, and I want to give that tortellini a head start to get cooking so that it cooks all the way through. Because we did not boil this tortellini, we are dropping it right onto the griddle, and it is going to be cooking on the griddle. Now that our 3 zones have all spent some quality time on the griddle, it's time to stir them all together. Now let's go down with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and go generous on this, everybody. And then we're gonna add some heavy cream and stir it all up together again, and this is gonna thicken up really quickly right on the griddle top. Now let's use our griddle scoop to get all of this into a bowl. We've got a nice portion here for 4 or 5 people, and of course we're gonna go down with a little bit more of that freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I want my first bite to have every one of these ingredients. This is a dish that you can make a lot of this quickly and serve a lot of people at the campground or at your tailgate party. And this is only the 2nd or 3rd time I have made this, and it came out incredibly good. And the star of the show was absolutely that Aidells Cajun Style Andouille Sausage. The smokiness of that is so flavorful. We used 1 pack of that sausage. And honestly, Sean, I think we maybe could have used 2 packs of that sausage, or at least 1.5 packs, because I love the flavor from that sausage. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's episode of Camp Griddlemore, my first Toddeloni episode. I love the simplicity of this. This was like 8 or 9 ingredients, a lightning fast cook. I am definitely gonna make this at the campground the next time I'm hanging out with friends watching the big game. We will see all of you right here next week on Camp Griddlemore.